This video is on organizing the station data. The data are in the R-Instat library. Choose Open from Library. From the Instat collection, choose Climatic, then Germany, and select the Excel file called Germany for Stations. These data were obtained from the CDC Open Data Area (DWD), the German Weather Service. See the link in the description for a reference to the data and its terms of use. Each of the 4 stations is in a separate sheet. Select the first sheet, R corner. The preview window shows -999, which is the missing value code. Type -999 in the missing value text box as shown. The preview now shows the missing values as NA. Select all the sheets, then click OK. In the data view, there is a tab for each of the 4 sheets or data frames. A quick look shows each station has 10 columns and all except one have the same number of rows. Each row has the data for 1 day. So, with 26,600 days, that's about 70 years of data per station. They all start in January 1947. All sheets have the same column names. That simplifies the next step, which is to combine the data into a single sheet. Go to Climatic, Tidy and Examine, Append. Right-click in the selector and use Add All. Type Station in the ID column. We also call the new data frame Germany Data and click OK. This produces a 5th data frame with just over 100,000 rows of data. There is an extra column for the station. Right-click on the bottom tab from one of the original data frames and choose Delete. Complete the dialog to delete the first 4 data frames. Now, right-click in the station name and change that variable to a factor. The station name now has an F rather than a C. The results from the one variable summarize dialog now provide a useful summary and often some guidance on the next steps that are needed. Right-click and add all as before, then press OK. The results look promising. The station variable shows the number of observations for each site. The date variable is called datum. That is numeric and needs to be changed to become a date variable. Sun-H is the sunshine duration in hours. It looks sensible with a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 17 hours. Similarly for the other elements. There are also missing values, but not too many, given there are 100,000 values overall. Go to Climatic, Dates, Make Date to make datum into a date variable. Confirm single column is set at the top of the dialog. Choose Specify Format. Now select datum as the variable. Examine the options. In datum, the year, month, and day are without any separator, so choose the option called Year Model. Choose the column position to be after datum. Now, click OK. The new column has a D after it, so we know it's recognized as a date. Right-click and delete the datum column. We don't need it anymore. This is good progress. We'll now have to check if there are any gaps in the data. Use Climatic, dates, fill date gaps, and include the station variable. Aha! The date gap is at Greifswald. That's why the record was shorter there. Check by returning to the one variable summarize. As the variables have changed, right-click to clear them from the receiver and then add them all again. Now the number of observations is the same at each station, and there are now more missing values in the data. Now, import the station information. Return to the same directory in the R-Instat library and choose the file called Germany metadata. This has added the data frame with the station coordinates. Now to link the two data frames. Linking currently needs the columns to have the same name. So, right-click, choose Rename Column, and change station name to station so it matches the name in the data file. Use Prepare, Keys and Links, and add key. Check the values are unique. Though here, with just 4 values, the result is obvious. Then press OK to set up the key. To practice, set up the key columns for the data, though it isn't strictly needed. Here, of course, the station is not unique. There are 26,000 values at each station. Hopefully, station and date together can define a key. Aha, it works. Now, add a link. It is from the Germany data to the metadata as shown. The key is green, which shows the link is possible. Click on it to complete the key field and give the link a name too. Then press OK to set up the link. The data are now ready. Use File, Save As to save this data. The next step in the next video is to add the satellite data.